everyone, we are at SiGMA Africa, the leading event in the iGaming industry. We are here to connect with the operators and experts to explore the latest trends in the African iGaming market. Let's dive in and see what insight they have to share. What key trends do you see shaping the iGaming market in Africa?
Oh, I think the first of all is young people who love sports, development of social local system payments, and strong sports culture.
Crucial factors to start the iGaming in Africa. And the second question is, are there any emerging channels that you believe will become crucial for media buying?
I think it's a mobile application and maybe influence marketing.
My name is Damilare Obademu. I'm the country manager for Paripesa Bet for Nigeria and Ghana.
Nice to meet you. What personal thoughts do you have about African iGaming markets?
First and foremost, gaming in Africa has really boosted the African economy. A lot of youths now are more engaged in terms of having something to do. Like me now, imagine I studied economics in university. Now I'm a country manager for a sport betting company. So gaming in Africa has really helped to boost the African economy very well. We have a lot of people resign from white-collar job and have picked a career in sport betting. So gaming in Africa is really goes a long way in Africa.
How do you think how local cultures and preferences influence the types of games you offer in different African markets in your company?
That's fantastic. Number one, we try, first and foremost, in terms of advertisement. Our advertisement has already preached what we are selling. And in every of our advertisements, we state that this sport betting is for people above 18. So underage is not encouraged. You can play our game. So if you are above 18, then there's a restriction. If you're on the website for a very long time, automatically you'll be locked out because you've stayed a long time on the website. That we always encourage people to be, to always take more attention on responsible gaming.
My name is Mark.
What insights do you have about play behavior in Africa comparing to other countries you operate with?
Compared to other countries, when I started with YesPlay, I found out that the players believe in numbers and their magic. And the thing is, they call lucky numbers refers to the figures that a player saw in their dream, and this number will definitely bring joy, luck, and success. So when a player sees a number in the dream, they go and place a bet on a bet type called lucky numbers, which is similar to betting on world lotteries.
Are there any emerging channels that you believe will become crucial for media buying in the African iGaming markets?
I guess so. That's mobile channels mostly, because mobile traffic is 100% efficient. It's way more efficient than the desktop, and people prefer using their phones to gamble over their PCs. On top of that, I would say that there are not really that many PC users that use their laptops or stationary devices, and they prefer their handphones, so their phones over the PCs, sorry. So I would, myself, being a media buyer, I would concentrate on mobile traffic sources like in-app networks, Play Store, DSPs, SSPs, etc., etc.
Is there a key issue in the African iGaming markets that you think deserves more attention?
Basically, the presence of the locally unlicensed operators is the key issue for the market, because they're trying to take a big part of the market. Hopefully, they don't succeed much here because they don't have access to the key merchants and payment options here, which are the vouchers. Because people here in South Africa, they tend to use vouchers over, I would say, classic banking options like EFT, cards, transfers, etc., etc. Because most of the deposits, like 60%, if I'm not mistaken, 60% of the deposits to the bookmakers are made using vouchers. Because people in South Africa, many people, they don't really trust the banking system, and they want to to hold something in their hand which they can feel, which they can touch, and they consider it has a value. So the voucher is a great replacement for the fiat money that you hold in your pocket, in your wallet, you know.
My name is Bonile Kochana. I'm from the Eastern Cape Gambling Board in East London, South Africa.
Are there any insights, maybe thoughts about iGaming African markets in South Africa particularly?
Well, it's quite a very exciting concept, if I may put it that way. And I can see it's getting attraction in South Africa. It's different, but it comes with a lot of good opportunities.
What are your expectations regarding future regulatory developments in South Africa?
I see a lot of changes, in terms of the iGaming, which is going to focus more online gambling. Which is in South Africa, falls part of interactive gambling. I see from the conference we will one day be able also to legalize online gambling, or so-called interactive gambling as it calls in South Africa.
Hi, I'm Diego Mabonvu. I work at Kiron Interactive, a CSM for Africa.
What unique opportunities do you believe exist in Africa that could be leveraged to grow?
Africa is a very big market, and then I have to see it in the way by the language opportunity. When Africa, we do speak English, French, and Swahili. So when you got someone who can speak those three languages, and then if also the games are providing you those three languages, you're gonna be very far. That's the biggest opportunity. So try to get people that can speak many languages. Like myself, I do speak Swahili, French, and English.
Are there any key insights that you would like to share about the African iGaming industry in general?
In general, I can say the iGaming is moving every month. So the good things with that, you just need to put your foot in the ground. You need to visit each country in Africa to know what's happening there. Because you cannot just take Africa as a whole. Because in Africa, we've got people that like the racing events, like football. So maybe you see North Africa, they like the racing events. Southern Africa, they like number games, so you just have to maybe do the case study to understand much better about it.
But anything in particular about South Africa?
South Africa is, let's say South Africa, we like football. We like a lot of football. So I think, and then with the youth, so youth people understand much better football. And then with the ladies, the women coming also on the board, they like number games. So because ladies, they think that the dreams about numbers. Yeah, I saw it a lot. So the number games and football, it's kind of the booming here in South Africa.